just some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Missouri State Bears, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the New Mexico State Aggies. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Stanley. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the New Mexico State Aggies offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Bears offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager. That's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Clark wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quick pass on the jet motion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Sends it back in motion. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
No, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon when the offensive lineman call it out and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his man, it's Williams. Really good job making the play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Grab behind the line, it's Owens.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. He'll sneak it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. On the run, it's Stanley. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Catch in the middle, it's covered back. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So here comes the Bear offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on defense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Clark to fire. Quick strike complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Secures it at the 30. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for space. It's Lawrence. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Joyner. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Bears come to the line with a a fresh set of downs. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line getting set on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Clark wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. Louisiana Tech was able to cap off a close win in Ruston with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. A busy...
Intercepted! A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bears! They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw, it's 5. Snagged out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Prime. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They'll start this third quarter with a run. There he goes. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Looking for a crease. It's Lawrence. Past the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bears want to crank the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The run to the left. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. Clark to fire. Going for it all. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Missouri State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. On the ground, it's Callaway. Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Caught over the middle, it's Harris. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Here's the handoff. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's 5. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down line. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Lawrence.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Bully ball on third and short. Right into the open. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Bears are on the move. They want that clock to run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll do it himself. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stanley. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. inside his own 10. Let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Panthers offense will have the opening possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. Fourth down is coming. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Missouri State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They'll put in play from the 41 on first down.
Get in the end zone, fellas.
They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Bears are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10.
Let's get out of here with a win, boys.
Clark wants to throw. Throws it in. It's Lawrence. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quick completion on the out. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He makes a grab. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown Bears!
What a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss.
Jenkins.
Bringing the heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. FIU will line up to punt. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. It's a fumble on the play. Bounced right back to him.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped in.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on third down. Got it in the middle. He's sprinting. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. With the catch, it's Johnson. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot him at the 22. They'll ride the hot hand. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Clark to fire. Flips it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops the throw. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. Wants to throw on first down. That pass is incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Dawson. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Catch in the middle, it's Dawson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Owens. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Caught close to the marker. It's Dawson. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Panthers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did.
Turning it on. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got his man downfield. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fine play action. Grab near the marker. It's Clinton. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Clark wants to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws it in. It's Clinton. At the 20, he's got space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll give it to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down in the air. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Middle Tennessee is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 21 to Jacksonville State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working
Nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got it in the middle. It's Burke. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. FIU pushing tempo.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Grab over the middle, it's Perry. Put it right on him, sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Bears look to keep this drive humming. That's reeled in. It's Robinson.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Clark to fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the Bears will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. The Florida International offense is back on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Panthers headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, But whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
But you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Going to the run, it's Owens. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. On the run, it's Lawrence. There he goes.
Chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up on a touchdown and an extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off-play action on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They'll run play action. He's taking the deep shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To throw, it's Jenkins. Intercepted. The defense is sound. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves. Finish off the game, and the offense can leave it out from here. Ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia, home to the Liberty Flames. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Liberty Flames. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse. And the Flames move, kick it away to start. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bears offense will start this game off. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock. It would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
The Bears come to the line on short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So the Liberty Flames offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. He's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Using his feet. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Flames will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Clark wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. The Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Joyner. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. See if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. This defense has forced a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd and goal? Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And it's no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this isn't a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses, wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Motion from the wide receiver. And off from the shotgun. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. They boot it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Clark to fire. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Brings it to the open. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted. They took the shot. Really nice throw. Maybe that's the play that generates the first points of this game.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Missouri State. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Washington notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Husky Stadium is worth its weight in gold. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention.
such a timing and art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open, and then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Vasco. Got his man quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Grab near the marker. It's Henderson. Nice catch and good work afterwards. Get it into the end zone.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish your 1st half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point, no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. They're testing the right side here. Spins away from one. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable 1st half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable 1st half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
The Bears will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down.
Let's get out of here with a W, offense.
Might as well give it to him again. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Off play action. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So here comes the Bear offense. The give on the option. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! Now across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. 1st down for this offense. Looking for room. It's Joyner. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Clark wants to throw. On target over the middle. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 38.
And nice answer by this defense. You give them a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting the sack, creating some momentum.
And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Joyner. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short game. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Clark to fire. Makes the catch. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Missouri State. They move on top here in the 4th.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Flames decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Missouri State offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it inside the 25. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Clark wants to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. Grinding and pushing his way, and man, he got behind his pads, but they get him stopped just inches away from the goal line. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. 3rd down play from the gun. Catch in the middle, it's moved. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. 2nd down, he'll throw it.
Keep going.
Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy line.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. It's pretty to me.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. can't wait to get this one started. And the Miners will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching him as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The Miners offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program is because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Catch in the middle. It's Clinton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Clark to fire. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give to the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Man, here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and side adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitz and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on the offensive line. That's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
And the Miners will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Shoots it to the left. pass. A little screen to the running back.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Got a man, it's Johnson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a man, it's Nelson. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Fires to the middle. Got a man, it's Thomas. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give is to Taylor. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18. They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another first down in this drive. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Miners will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Miners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTEP.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was payback.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And it's blocked. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Clark wants to throw. Quickly complete.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. They go to the wide receiver screen. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jordan.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
2nd and short. Maybe looking for a shot. What a play by this defense. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Odom.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and they just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver, continuing to come back to his QB.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Dragged in the middle. It's Odom. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Miners have pushed it inside the 20. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll try to pop the draw. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Using the quick game. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll go to the air. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And that is no good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ferguson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Got it set up on the outside. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. Rides to back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense comes up with a sack. This defense has been dialed in all day. Really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down.
Setting that play up. We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Clark to fire. Takes the grab. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. The short hands. It's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw on 3rd. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Joyner. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to move it ahead a couple yards. He gets it down to the 20. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Stop short of the marker. And they stop with his defense, and they get the ball back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UTEP has the ball and the Minor offense ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Miners come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on third and short. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Clark to fire. He's got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Clinton. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Just keep swinging it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Holds and fires complete to the right. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They punt it away on fourth down. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Clark wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bears will hustle to the line. Gotta find a completion on this one. It's complete to the right. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been... The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Missouri State's offense will get the first possession of the game. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's caught. It's Joyner.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. Clark to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Bears want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to force that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to get behind the defense. Brings it down on the right side. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage.
Pass interference, defense.
And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. They'll try to blast their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Kennesaw State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Interesting to see what they do today.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams will pass. Oh, better look out. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Kennesaw State right back to work. On 3rd and short, the Ryan looking for the first down. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give on the counter. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Takes the grab. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun. Wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Williams
explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Let's see what they've got on second down. All right, guys, let's think for just a moment about Kennesaw State. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, and you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
No good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little
Personal
bit
foul.
shorter distance.
Roughing the
to
kicker.
work with here.
Defense.
Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moss. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Kennesaw State right back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. That's one-man miss. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Right down the goal. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming. And putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the shotgun, the inside give. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really keep screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. This time they'll go to the running game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. A strike downfield. He's got room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Bears will snap it on first and 10. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Clark wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's caught. It's Joyner. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Bears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Give him 6. Touchdown, Missouri State.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. A team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
We are just about ready to start the second half. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football for them right this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so they can win this game.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He's got it. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the gun, running back on the move. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. Give to the running back. Turning it on. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll try the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up here, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. He'll pull it on the read. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Clark to fire. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown Bears! He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, the ground game. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Moss. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Rides the back on the option to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Bryson. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside the... Touchdown, Bears! The defense does the work itself with a pick six. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You'd think that should do it now to get the win.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Rutgers. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Williams will pass. This time on target.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Snagged in the middle, it's Bennett. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Moss.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
He's got him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Williams looking for a man. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Ineligible receipt. Downfield. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better.
Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Eyes just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Bears offense will take the field first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Clark wants to throw. Complete with conviction on the cross. He makes the stop at the 48. That will be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Gives it on the option. Right through the tackle.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quickly complete. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Joyner. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Good, disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
And the Bears line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Clark to fire. The sure hand hits Robinson. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pick up a 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The relentless emptying of the playbook on this opening drive has now finally hit a wall. It unleashes one deep. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And this one splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bulldogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They flipped into the field, and we were ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and did a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Finley. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe of the 49.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Bringing the heat. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down. Now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up. And they better get him double teamed because they can't block him.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. He got it, and that's going to tie it up.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the... The 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finds his tight end.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Behind the line, it's Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line is set on 3rd down. Clark wants to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiggins. They run him out of bounds, he gets it to the 47. And this almost feels like a free play on 2nd and inches. 3 wide receivers to the right. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down for 44. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gandy. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Sends him back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snatch it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And they knocked through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back over the middle, it's Robinson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Clark to fire. Red in the middle, it's Joyner. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Gandy. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass on second down. Outside the pocket, let's go. It's picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys in my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. To the air, it's Bullock. The quick out. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Hopkins. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Fenwick. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Got the first down and more. And he They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Finds his man. It's Gandy. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Rushes on him. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Clinton. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down. Everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively. They want to go tempo right now.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Gets it out quickly.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Clark wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. looking to fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, the offense has tried to throw the football twice now in goal-to-go situations. They haven't come up with anything positive. You know the windows get a lot smaller down here. This is going to be a very tough play on third down trying to generate a touchdown.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's joined. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Snap it to the back. He's stuffed, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. The lone back's got it. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Finley. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the 1st down yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the ground with the counter. Got room to work. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. The give to the tailback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Clark to fire. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Robinson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. And he's got it up for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. precious second he can. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Clinton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Clark wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stop the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old heel down from victory formation. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had, plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on.